Straight from the airport, she has to go to Mackis's bar, bar 7,
On a minute.
for a blonde Hobbit. Oh, Hobbit, what are you doing? I think it might be walking home. Who's got one of them little sticks with the sandwiches and stuff wrapped up in a little hanky, and she's gone off. It's Friday. Welcome back to Rudgy, aka the Doctor. If you just joined us, hit the like, hit the share, hit the subscribe, sit back and enjoy the ride. And for those of you who visited the Coffee and PayPal page this week, thank you ever so much for that. You are the main reason these videos go out now every Friday. I couldn't do it without your help. So where are you, Rudgy? Yes, it's a new venue for you, isn't it? Some of you might recognise it as being where I had my birthday party. This is Hobbit Hall. To my right, we've got the taverna, where we had the mini taverna, which is in the garden, where I cooked for 25 people that day. We had a great time, and I'm looking forward to doing something similar next year. It was great. And of course, to my left is Hobbit Hall itself, and out in the distance out there is Zakynthos. Right, so yeah, it's a big day today. The Hobbit comes back. I've told Catface, who's got one of them little sticks with the sandwiches and stuff wrapped up in a little hanky, and she's gone off. No, I told Catface, and she's looking forward to seeing the boss. Yeah, she's around somewhere. I was going to pick her up and introduce you to her, but she's around somewhere. She's been fed now, so she's probably lying like this, like I do when I've had my chips. Anyway, yeah, we're going to go to the airport, pick the Hobbit up, and then all sorts of things are going to happen, I dare say, because there is always chaos wherever the Hobbit goes. So, should we do that? I think we ought to. Let's crack on. Right, well, as usual, I'm a bit early. So, I'll come down behind the airport, and maybe we'll see her land. Who knows? There's a nice big private jet there. I don't think she's coming in that. Right, we're on what I call Robert Cam. Rob very kindly gave me his last phone, a Samsung Galaxy, with 6 million pixels. I don't know whether you can hear me over the wind, which is a bit of a problem. But yeah, look at that sunset. No filters, just the camera on the phone. There's the Hobbit's plane. Yeah, she wishes. And there's the airport. Well, there she is. I'm assuming that's her plane. Maybe I got the wrong date. Don't even joke about it. Right, all we've got to do now is give her 5 or 10 minutes once they're on stand, and then I'll drive round and pick her up. Because as you know, they've got barriers on the car park now. They charge for it. I haven't got any loose change. There you go. Right. on stand, so I'm going to give it the regulation 5-10 minutes and then we'll drive round, pick her up, and then the trouble starts. I wonder if there's any drizzle cake in her bag. Here she comes. Should be probably the child that was last out of school and lost a shoe or a sock or something. Travels light, as you can see. Hello, Hobbit. Welcome home. Well, 5 minutes it's been here and it's already caused chaos with the trolley. Right, I better get it home and get it fed. So straight from the airport, she has to go to Mackis's bar, bar 7, for a blonde Hobbit.
Straight from the airport?
Yes.
Sure about that?
Bit stressed, weren't you, sausage?
I've got my sewing machine drug searched. It's very, very nice. I recommend these.
Yes.
Only 2 though.
Yes, 2 when she falls asleep. You have to undress and put her to bed. 1, she's not very congenial.
I might have 3 tonight.
And now it's time for the news from around the world. Kalimera, kalispera, kalinikta. Hello, good evening and welcome. And here is the news from around the globe and in particular Kefalonia. The fortune teller's shop in Augustoli recently closed due to unforeseen circumstances. When told about this, our roving reporter, the doctor, said that he had a psychic for a girlfriend once, but she left him before they met. In other news, there is some commotion going on at Kefalonia Airport. We believe the Hobbits landed, so it's over to our reporter, Rudgy, who's at Kefalonia Airport as we speak. Yeah, thank you, Rudgy. You find us at Kefalonia Airport, as you just said. That's the Hobbit's private jet which just landed. We were going to try and film her, or we were hoping to try and film her arriving in the terminal building. Unfortunately, word has got out and a lot of fans have arrived, so it's utter mayhem in there. I don't think we'll be able to see her arriving at the airport, although I have spotted something further down the road that might interest the viewers. The Hobbit's limo is lurking here at the back of the airport. So obviously, Rudgy, aka the doctor, the chauffeur, has come to pick her up. Reports have it that he didn't know what day it was. Yeah, but does he ever know what day it is? He's a bodyguard as well, isn't he? Well, yeah, exactly. When did he? Yeah, so anyway, back to the studio. Well, thank you for that, Rudgy. And in other news, the Hobbit recently apparently complained to a pet shop saying that she got a chameleon that wouldn't change colour. Apparently had a reptile dysfunction. So now it's over to Rudgy in the weather studio. Eferisto, Rudgy, Yazes. Caravados, Zesti. Argostoli, Zesti. Nixuri, Zesti. Pescado, Boli Zesti. Kefalonia, Boli Zesti. Yazes, Pesosisen, Rudgy. Well, thank you for the weather, Rudgy. Recently, an Amazon delivery arrived at Fat Mouse's house in Caravadas, where there is a parking problem, apparently. The driver was a bit disgruntled and complained to police. He said, when I said to Fat Mouse, I have a delivery for next door, Fat Mouse's answer was, well, you've got the wrong house then, haven't you? That's the news from around the globe, and Kefalonia in particular. Now, apparently, I've been asked if I've noticed this before. Apparently the Hobbit's got a lopsided arse.
I believe you just said that.
Well, you asked me.
Well, I had to just rearrange en route.
She did rearrange en route, yes.
I was just getting completely painful down that side, but not the other. So I thought,
Well, maybe the viewers need to have a look.
I don't think they do
And
need
see
to.
if it's lopsided.
I don't think they need to look at my bottom at all.
Leave in the comments if you'd like to see whether it is lopsided or not.
But it certainly is now. It might not have been before.
Oh, I'll see.
We're going there.
There, that's where we're going. There.
Kakogilo, not Kajagoogoo.
Take 3.
Kakogilo.
Take 3. Not Kajagoogoo.
No.
No. Is your bottom gone aligned now, sausage?
I don't think so. I think I'm going to try and sit that side and just lean that on that side. I'll be like half hitched that way because it's affecting my foot, my knee.
Yeah.
I think that's why I've got a wonky knee on the bike.
Yeah.
It's that shoulder. It's that. I think we just cut that side off.
Yes. I think it might be walking home. Yeah, she's very entertained by these walls and this here. Well, we've stopped because I wasn't going to film the ride down here because I think it's quite a distance, but it is very interesting. There's lots of stone walls like this one, dry stone walls. There's lots of buildings that are quite interesting, and then this landscape as you're riding, and the views as you're coming along are pretty good. It reminds me of Jorgata, that area, which we videoed earlier in the year with Robert, and I think Craig came as well. That's Ithaca over there, and I think that's where the ferry goes in, that little bay. Not sure. Leave in the comments if I'm wrong, I'm sure you will. Yeah, all this is making me wonder whether I gave up sailing too early, because if you had a little boat here, well, say a little boat, you know, something 30, 40 foot, you could spend weeks away, couldn't you, just investigating all these places, having a little sail. Nothing too strenuous. But as you can see, the views are very, very nice. There's a fish farm down there, I just noticed as well. I think that's probably where we're headed to. I'm not 100% certain. Google Maps was a bit vague. But so far, it's been pretty good, and I will try and put a link or a map or something so you can see how to get here. Or I'll try and explain it on the map later on, perhaps. I don't know what it's doing now. This is the problem when you have a Hobbit, you see. They can be, yeah, a bit like having a puppy dog or a little kitten. They go off investigating and usually ends in tears. So long as it's happy. It's in its environment, photographing things. See? She doesn't realise that that is the banksman sign for down. Oh well, I'll go and rescue her in a minute perhaps.
Isn't it beautiful?
She likes a tree.
I do love it. Look at that tree.
Yes.
It's got to be worth a photograph. And look at this one.
Yes.
How can you not love it? Like, how is that still alive when most of it has rotted out?
Well, you know, a bit like me really. Anyway, I'm going to head back to the bike because where there's goats there's usually a dog to protect them.
Oh. And you're not good at running at the moment?
No, neither are you, sausage. If we had to run, that would be the end of the matter, I can tell you that for nothing. Anyway, yeah, it's very interesting. But that's not why you rang. Yeah, interesting the way they've walled all this off, isn't it? I wonder, leave in the comments if you know, the historian may know, for the channel, whether maybe there was a little village here that was damaged in the earthquake. Because the more I travel around Kefalonia, and as you know I've been doing it 35 years now, every time I go out I find something else that was affected in some way by the 53 earthquake. It was a massive event, no denying that, and you can see why most of the island left, most of its inhabitants. Anyway, let's get back to the bike. Don't know whether this will work. Cue the music. Only joking. Well, maybe not actually. There's some good music on this site these days. I might use it. I think I've missed the best bit to film, but never mind. We'll push on. As you can see, Robert the weatherman gave me a contraption to hold the new phone he gave me on the bike. A quad lock. One of the reasons that quad locks have become so useful is you can use your sat nav. Now, the Hobbit was very surprised to see I was using a sat nav. I never do. I know the island so well. I just thought it might be a little less stressful, thinking, oh, I've just ridden past where I needed to turn, you know. Anyway, hope you're enjoying the view. I'm not going to film more because use bits of phone film which is gone forever, and it's windy. Some very nice views on this bit of road, and so far it's all tarmac. over there. Possibly heading for Sammy. Then again, could be going to Lufcarda. Now this is where I think it starts to get a bit iffy, this road. We're headed right over the back there. Car, I'm not going to advise you to come down there. You can see for yourself what the road's like. It's heavily compacted gravel and there are quite a few bumpy bits, so I suppose if you took it, I'd come down in one. If you took it very carefully, it'd be alright. As you can see, good old Nicky coping with it as she usually does. But then I am doing 13k, which is nothing. You can walk quicker than that. Yeah, there's a little beach down there the Hobbits just pointed out. Yeah. Now, it's always exciting when I find somewhere that I haven't been before. Well, it's not so much that I found it. I've known about it for a while. But wasn't sure I'd be able to get down here. They've been waiting to buy a Jeep, which we now know is probably not going to happen. Can't afford it. A Lada Niva maybe. But anyway, I researched this and thought, well, I think Nicky's been to worse places. As you can see, the road's not too bad, as I've just said on camera. I don't know whether I'll put that clip in though. It's compacted gravel. I'm not going to advise you to bring your hire car down. That'll be up to you. But if you do, look at that. I wouldn't think anybody's been on that beach for quite a while. I might have to come back with my swimming gear and see if we can hustle down that little slope there.
Good luck with that.
The Hobbit's not keen. She's usually the first to go. We can get down there.
I was just thinking.
I'm a master of mountaineering.
No, you can't get down. The only way is by boat. And then I was thinking there must be fantastic snorkelling. It's so undisturbed.
Yeah. I still think you can get down there.
You want to get down there?
Bit of rope, some climbing equipment. You'd be down there, no problem. I'd get down there.
Would you?
Oh, yeah.
Getting back up is okay, but getting down isn't so good. There should be a rope.
Shall we see if we can find this beach then?
It's not that one then.
No, it's not that one. Yeah, but that's good. At least the sun's out. So. We made it, intrepid as we are, and I'm not disappointed by it at all. Hobbit just pointed out something very good, actually. You see all this area here? Looks to me like when there's horrendous amounts of rain like we had in Kakogilos this beginning of this season, this is where the water will probably come down off the mountain. Well, it's got plenty of room to disperse, so Otherwise, they'd probably lose their little clubhouse there, which is what I think that is. Yeah, if you can brave the track, it's well worth coming down there if you like abandoned, unspoilt beaches. This is what I used to come to Kefalonia for at the end of the day. This sort of thing. Is that because you're a bit lopsided, sausage?
I'm glad I took some ibuprofen and put it that way. Hey, look at this.
Oh yeah, it's found driftwood again.
It's a bit big, isn't it?
This could be a bit of a problem. Yeah, the views coming down there are something else. Look how quiet it is. The only thing is there's a fish farm there. And of course they're a bit sensitive to that sort of thing there. There's a little beach around the corner which we'll film on the way out. But we are in the middle of nowhere here. That's a point, sausage. Have you got phone signal here?
Oh, well, in case you get a burnt out tyre.
I'm just wondering for the viewers.
Have I got phone? I haven't got my glasses on. I couldn't tell you. I can't see a thing.
Oh dear.
Can you see? Ah.
Yeah. Try my glasses, sausage. See how you get on with them.
Yes.
Yes.
Vodafone.
Vodafone has got a signal here apparently. I'll have a look in a minute and see if O2 has, but it must have because I was using my Google sat nav. That wouldn't work without.
Well, you are a bit cut off if anything happened. Because I just thought that it was so rocky that if we split the tyre, you'd be a bit stuck.
Yeah, that's what I was explaining on the way down. If you've got a hire car, it is, well, as you can see, it is a pretty rough road.
But you're miles from anything.
A bus tyre isn't the end of the world. Not that expensive to replace on a lot of hire cars. It could be a bit inconvenient. But yeah, what a place. What a place. Plenty of bits in the shade to park the bike. Yeah, she's just explained quite a lot of things about fish, I think, but because she's so far away, I didn't quite hear what she was saying. That and the fact we've just come down the side of a mountain, some ears haven't popped yet. I'm sure it was very interesting.
Sorry, what did you say?
Nothing, sausage. Light of my life.
Were you having a go?
My little vol au vent.
Well, I'm just saying, on the shoreline, if you were in India.
In India?
If you were in
India, yeah.
Well, if you were in the Maldives.
In the Maldives, right, yeah.
This shoreline would be teeming with little stingrays and sea snakes and all sorts of really nice reef fish. And there isn't anything here. No. And yet they do scuba diving on the island.
Yes.
But I can't remember who said they were going to go and do it. We were talking to somebody and I thought, oh, good luck with that. I don't think you'll see a great deal. No. But I might be wrong.
Yes.
There you go.
Leave in the comments
somebody can tell me if I'm wrong.
There. Good view of Ithaca from here.
You could almost swim there, couldn't you?
I don't think I'd want to. Interesting place anyway.
Mind you, they're probably petrified of being caught, aren't they? I said they're probably petrified of being caught.
Who?
The fish. Because they can see the nets, can't they? And all
Mm.
their little friends that have been captured.
Well, I don't know, they'll probably go over there for the food.
Well, the intelligent ones will be hovering around the outside.
Yes, sausage.
The silly ones have gone inside the nets.
Yes, sausage. I'm not sure it works that way.
No.
Yeah, if you want to be entertained, I advise you to get a Hobbit. They're quite entertaining things. What was that?
I said there isn't one fish. So their brethren are giving off a pretty bad vibe.
Their brethren? Oh.
All their family members are probably saying stay away.
Mm. Well, you can't blame them, they're locked in a jail.
Exactly. Mind you, I got bitten down at St Thomas again today, so maybe it's a good thing there's no fish here. You won't get bitten.
Mm. Well, that's a Hobbit happy. She likes wandering around on deserted beaches. Not a big fan of a lot of people, the Hobbit, really. Or noise. In fact, she won't really spend a lot of time at Villa Jorro because of the dogs barking through the night and the chickens making around. It does get a bit much, I have to say. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, I hadn't realised it till just now, and the Hobbit mentioning it frequently. Yeah, it is nice to have a bit of peace and quiet. Yeah, I mean, it's all very nice here in the Cockles every so often, but it's constant. And of course, at night the dogs sleep during the day, so at night they get a bit active and they start barking at just about everything. Hedgehogs usually. So if you're going to buy a house in a little Greek village, my advice would be to go back late at night. And if it's quiet, all well and good. If it's not and you don't like that, then, you know. I just happen to love where I live, so I sort of put up with it, really. Nothing you can do about it. And of course I've got fantastic neighbours, so. And the other thing, interestingly, which we're talking about over here quite a lot, with what's going on in the UK at the moment, we are the foreigners here. People forget that. They move here and they instantly want to change things, and that's what I'm totally against in the UK. If people want to go and live there, fine, but don't start changing the culture and the religion and flags and things like that. You know, it's got a big history of messing other people's countries up usually, but Britain has got a big history, so why mess with that? And I don't like the idea of people doing that here, which is why I keep myself to myself usually. And of course, it's very easy if you move here to, we were talking about this yesterday with Tom and Victoria came to visit me, the historian and legal representative of the channel, and the makeup girl who works from home. Yeah, we were talking about, you know, once you retire here, it's very easy just to carry on going out and drinking, and you do that all day. Well, you can't keep that up 24/7. That's ridiculous, and that's where it usually goes wrong for a lot of the expats, which is why I don't do that, although it was easier for me because I am a recovering alcoholic. I suppose you could put me in the category of, so I try not to drink. I'll have the odd beer now, and a bottle of wine in the winter. I might have a bottle of wine on a Friday, another one on a Saturday, and then that's it. But during the summer, one or maybe two beers, that's the most you'll see me drink, really. Because it is very easy to fall into that trap, and then that ruins the dream, doesn't it? And you've got to be careful of that. Out there, somebody fishing. Right by the fish farm. I mean, are they allowed to do that? I don't know. Answers on a postcard. Hobbit's over there photographing. In other news, the video about the Hobbit's journey, the Golden Visa and all that, a lot of you have asked about that. We're working on it at the moment. I'm just gathering a few bits of footage that I need. The Hobbit has been and took her fingerprints and signed on the dotted line, so we're just waiting for the whatever it is. I think she'll get a little plastic ID card like I've got. Once that's happened, then we'll put the video out, and we can tell you guys all about her journey, which has been very frustrating to watch at times, and a little upsetting because, well, the only thing that's missing now is a plague of locusts. She's had the place flood, she's had the place nearly catch fire. Yeah. Anyway, she's happy at the moment.
What do you want now?
I don't want anything, sausage.
I do. I want a bottle of water and some ibuprofen.
Well,
and a cocktail.
The problem with these deserted beaches is that they don't have a shop.
They've got no facilities, have they?
No, that's right.
Well, I think what they ought to do is put a bar here.
I don't think so.
With a padlock that only you and I have the key to.
And a hotel, perhaps, and some houses. And then
a few
turn it into Lordas.
And a few bar staff in dicky bows.
No, I don't think so. I think it should be left just like this.
And then
it's down to us to bring our own stuff.
I could use a man with just an apron on and a bow tie.
Not an Italian girl, then.
No, I've gone off them.
Oh. Well, there you are. You heard it first on Rudgy AK, the doctor. All the Italian girls are now crying because...
You better clarify it's a joke. I think you need to clarify.
Do I?
That I don't actually swing both ways.
Oh, right. Well, you do if I put you on a swing and push your sausage.
It's been a long time since anyone's done that.
Don't try that at home. Could end in a divorce.
So where's the nearest bar?
On the way back out.
We can get some nibbles.
Nibbles?
We can get some nibbles. You can have a little beer because you're riding, and I can have a large cocktail because it's Saturday. And we're celebrating.
Why?
Well, I'm only a month away from a visa.
Oh, right, yeah. I was just saying that, yeah.
Should be celebrating tonight, Saturday night.
Right, let's crack on.
Yeah, before I seize up. Where do you think they've come from?
I don't know.
Because it was Kaki Luga. Kakalugi. Kajagugu.
Well, I think one of the Greek ladies that watches us might be able to pronounce that slightly
Lisa
better.
Constantino.
Yeah.
Yes. She's from my neck of the woods.
Yeah. She's been watching you.
Kakalogi.
Yeah, you see, correct me if I'm wrong, Greek viewers, but I think the Hobbit's far too posh to try and pronounce Greek words. You see, I'm a bit more rough and ready, so I'm a bit more open to putting a little bit of an Italian fling on. I was told to sing it because Kefalonians have got quite a big Italian influence in the way they speak. Say Caravados.
Caravados.
Caravados, you see. It's Caravados.
Well, I can't do that roly tongue thing. It's because you're from
Kefalonia?
It's because you're from up north.
Kefalonia?
Kefalonia.
Kefalonia. Now,
it's like Pharaoh and Ball.
I'm probably not that accurate, but you know, I'm sure some of the Greek people there will push us in the right direction. Because I'd like to keep. I was told I had a Kefalonian accent on the words that I was fluent in, which aren't many. I can just about order my food, and that's about it. And I'd like to keep that. And of course, my neighbour is American Greek, Stathis. So I'm a bit worried I might lose my accent.
Well, I shouldn't worry about that.
Look at the state the bike's in again.
Oh.
Look at the poor thing. Look, it's covered in dust down there. It was clean when I brought her out.
I'll wash it tonight if you buy me a cocktail.
Having said that, Robert, the weatherman, for my birthday brought me a pressure washer. Now, before you all start jumping on me, I don't like pressure washing motorcycles. It washes all the grease out the bearings and the important bits. The reason Robert got at me is because he's a mechanic as well. We worked together for a while. It's although it is a pressure washer, you can set it on a really low setting. It's good for putting a spray foam on and little bits like this. I don't know whether you can see the spring down there, but it's covered in stuff that's very difficult to get off. So that sort of thing's all right to wash. But yeah, don't go around the wheel bearings, the chain, in the electrics. Don't do that. You don't do that, do you, sausage?
Burrow, burrow, burrow.
See, Lisa, she knows that word.
I get to listen to a lot of it. It's a daily thing with you, isn't it?
Ella Hobbit.
From the minute you're
Ella
awake
Hobbit. Taka, taka, taka.
to the minute they close,
Ella.
it's burrow, burrow, burrow all day long.
We finished.
That's why I've got a separate house. Get some sanity.
Right.
Even Vicky agreed with me yesterday.
Even what?
Vicky, makeup girl.
Oh, well, she works from home.
She agreed with me.
Did she?
Very good idea to have separate houses.
Did she?
Yes. Woman after my own heart.
Only problem with that is, guys, it gets expensive. But you do get your man cave.
Get your girl cave as well, thanks. Where there's no burrow, burrow, burrow. There's no Matt Armstrong. There's no trucker. More. Oh, I can't say that, can I? No. Trucker Tim. It's lovely. What else do we enjoy? Rugrats. No, not called Rugrats. What are they called?
Fab Rat.
Fab Rats. Or not so Fab Rats.
Matt's Off-Road Recovery.
Yeah, Matt. Yeah, that one.
She's not mentioning the ones that I've been watching when she's not been there that come on in the middle of the week. There's a couple that live on Zakynthos that are rebuilding a house. I think it's called Sweet William or something. Something along them lines. That's quite good to watch. And also Aquaholic. I watch him occasionally because I used to be on the same marina as him. Nick, his name is. And then there's Ship Happens. A couple that are rebuilding a wooden boat, and Blue Steel, they're rebuilding a steel boat. Is that you?
Sorry, no. Were you saying something? Just nodded off for a second.
Did you?
Or you could just watch Stranger Things that's coming out for its last season in September, or The Unforgivable with Sandra Bullock. All good Netflix stuff, entertaining.
Yeah, but you fall asleep 10 minutes in. How often? See, now this is the age-old thing, isn't it, guys? Since the telly was invented and the cinema, let's watch a film. How often? Leave in the comments. I'm interested in this now. How often do you sit down with your other half, maybe with a beer, not with me particularly, because I don't drink that much these days, maybe a cup of tea, and you put the film on that they've asked for, and 2 minutes in, they're asleep, and you've got no interest in it, but you're now hooked.
Burrow, 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 burrow.
Ella, taka taka. So on the way back, the Hobbit said, I'll buy lunch, let's go and get something to eat. So we stopped here. What's the verdict?
Oh, it's really lovely. Really, really. What do we have? Moussaka and a lamb. You had lamb. It's just delicious.
Yeah.
And the guy just said, keep it simple, didn't he? He said salt, pepper, oregano, cinnamon in the oven all day.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So those of you who are like me and missed what you used to be able to get in Kefalonia, proper home-cooked food like your mum used to do, this is the place. I'm going to go outside onto the road now so you can see where it is. So we're a couple of minutes from the viewing platform at Mitters. In fact, the road down to Mitters is just there, and that's the crossroads where the goat man is. If you go straight on, if you go left, you hit Iafamia, and if you go right, where we're going to go now, you end up in Augustoli. Anyway, that place there, while the same people are running that, I recommend that. It's very, very good. And one of the young lads in there was telling me that occasionally some of the bikes turn up there in the winter, so I'll be heading out there. Anyway, the Hobbit has decided she wants to buy a crocodile. Yeah, don't ask. So now we've got to go into the gift shop. But yeah, I had the lamb and it was superb, absolutely fantastic. And the moussaka, you could tell it had been made in the kitchen. Oh no, she's going to make a purchase. Oh, a yogurt mat. Farty Pilati. So that was this week's video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed making it. If you haven't already, as I said at the top of the show, please hit the like, hit the share, and hit the subscribe. Sit back and enjoy the ride. And if you visited the Coffee and PayPal page, as I keep saying, you're the main reason these videos get done every week now. I couldn't do it without your help. So yeah, that was a good one and I enjoyed making it, and I hope you'll come back and visit us next week. Thanks for watching, and remember, dreams do come true. True story. Oh, and wherever you go, there you are. Thanks for watching. Catch you next week, guys. Well, I think that went well, didn't it? Do we have to end of shot? I don't know whether we do. We have to ask Robert the weatherman. We might know.